memory loss robs you of the life you want to live. Even the earliest, mildest forms of memory loss are very embarrassing. They damages relationships, hurts your productivity, and steals your confidence and your joy. I wish that there was a very short list of things that put you at risk for dementia, but unfortunately the list is quite long. I'm Susan Gibson, founder of Vivalor Therapeutics, and Vivalor focuses on natural, healthy ways to restore memory. And it's important that you know your risks. So in this video, we'll share another 10 risk factors that you need to be aware of that are significant risks for dementia. Number one is a history of depression. Depression, particularly in our early years, increases the risk of dementia up to 4 times. They're not sure of the exact connection between the depression and the dementia, but it may be due to growth factors or inflammation. They do know that depression itself causes poor attention and a worsening of working memory and changes in sleep. So 4 times is pretty significant. Stroke is number 2, and that increases your risk 3 times. And a third of stroke survivors get dementia. So if you have a history of stroke, that's a big warning sign. Number 3 is head trauma. Concussions and brain injuries can damage the brain and the blood vessels in the brain and lead to memory loss. Many people are not aware of this and are not aware when they have a significant brain injury. This can happen in a fall, a sporting injury, a car accident, but if you notice any changes in memory or brain fog, you should pay attention, and this is an important time to take care of your brain health. Number 4 is heart disease. Cardiovascular disease actually increases your risk to 3 times that of folks who don't have heart disease. The arteries of the heart are connected to the brain, and changes in the brain can result in vascular dementia. This is a big risk factor. Sleep apnea increases your risk 2.3 times more than those who don't have sleep apnea. So the main characteristic of sleep apnea is snoring at night, but sleep apnea means that you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain when you're sleeping. They count the number of apneas and hypopneas. These are times that you stop breathing at night and times that you have a really low level of breathing. And you actually lose brain tissue and neurons from sleep apnea. So very important to get that diagnosed and addressed. Up to 80% of sleep apnea is not diagnosed. And if you're not addressing it, that can really be damaging the brain. And another 5 things double your risk: diabetes and high blood pressure, smoking, insufficient sleep, and low levels of education, all up to double your risk of getting dementia. So diabetes, your brain cannot handle high blood sugar levels. They actually refer to Alzheimer's disease as diabetes 3 or diabetes of the brain in the scientific literature. It's important to manage your blood sugar levels. High blood pressure puts pressure on the vessels in your brain and can cause leaks and lead to memory loss. Smoking is a big risk factor. Sleep is hugely important for your brain health. Sleep is when our body is restoring itself and there's many growth factors that are released, and this is where we're getting rid of the beta amyloid, which is the plaques that can accumulate on our brain. And your level of education is important. The more education you have and the more you're using your brain, that actually creates reserves that help to protect you from cognitive decline. All of these are huge risks. This is not like a 10% increase in your risk. These are many multiples of the risk. So learn what you can do. Changing lifestyle and taking supplements is working for many people to restore memory and prevent decline. Vivalor offers education We call it Maximize Your Memory Challenge, and we have the most comprehensive supplement for memory, Vivalor Memory Support. And we've helped many people. We've won numerous awards. One customer wrote 3 books about how tremendously Vivalor had changed his life. So there are many things you can do. There's reason to have hope. I hope you will start now.